know how quick the new Hyundai IONIQ 6N is? I've ran an 11.3 second quarter mile run with it with the V-Box. But how quick is it against some tuned performance cars? Well, let's see. I'm here at Sydney Motorsport Park during a roll racing event. It's not really drag racing. The way it works is basically the person in the left lane sets the speed before the Christmas tree or before the start line. Once the marshals are happy that that speed is right and we're both kind of even, then the green light goes and you nail it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to do a few different runs. I'm charging the car now, but I'll try and get it right up to about 100% battery if I can. It's going at 31 kilowatts at the moment. It is almost near the end, so at 85%. I'll run the car in the maximum modes as well, like N mode and all of that. I'll try it with the sound on, just to give you a bit of excitement, a bit of sense of reference. But also I'll try it with the sound mode off, just so you can hear the car that I'm racing up against. Other than these set of official accessory optional N Performance wheels wrapped in P0 Trofeo RS tyres, this is a completely factory car. Twin electric motors powered by an 84 kilowatt hour battery. In boost mode, you've got up to 478 kilowatts and 770 Newton meters. However, as with most electric vehicles, top speed is not usually their forte. Like, it would start to taper off a bit as we approach maybe 180 or 200 kilometers an hour. Let's see how we go. All right, we're about to line up for our first run. I've got the battery at 100%. I'm going to run without the N shift mode to start with, but then later on we'll try it out with the N shift mode just to give it a bit of theatre. I don't know what we're going to be up against. We've got an FPV F6 in front of us. Got a seems like a tuned Audi RS3 behind us as well. So it looks like we're up against a pretty crazy Lancer. Yeah. Spun the wheels a little bit off the line there. He got us easily. Yeah, next time I'll have to turn the stability control off and let it spin a little bit, I think. So it definitely bogged down a little bit and yeah, spun the wheels, then the traction control grabbed it. Anyway, we'll try it again. All right, this time I've definitely got the stability control completely off and I've got it in the N shift mode as well. So we'll hear the gearbox go through. I won't change the gears by myself, but I'll just yeah, let it go through the gears. That way we get some sound and some theatre. So after that first run, the battery's dropped just 2%. We're at 98%, which goes to show, you know, you could do quite a few runs here and still have plenty of battery left at the end of it.
We're up against a little ute.
Volkswagen ute. All right, next run, we've got about 96% battery. I'll do that one again for you because the camera decided to stop working. So this is technically the third run, but second full run. I did have a bit of traction issues again, so let's hope we have some better luck this time. That was pretty good, but I still had traction issues getting up the line. I think if we had more grip, it would have just pounced a bit better, because that's what electric cars are good for, that response. But it definitely had to wrestle with the wheel a little bit while all four wheels are spinning. So we're on our fourth run, we're at 94%. Looks like we're racing nobody. We'll go up against the M2. So hopefully we've got a bit of temperature in the tyres, but got ESC turned off still, and I've just left it in the automatic sort of CVT mode. There we go, we did about 4 runs in the car. It's still got 93% battery left, but it just goes to show you can take these to a drag strip, take these to a rolling race meet, have a bit of fun. I could stay there probably another 10 runs and the battery would still be above sort of 50 or 60%, no problem at all. I had a bit of trouble getting off the line because of these tyres. They're pretty much track tyres, but I can't do a burnout to warm them up. So as we're sitting there waiting to go, have another run, they're just cooling down. And each time I hit the accelerator, it's just spinning the wheels. So I've got to sort of back off a little bit and then put it back down again. But yeah, it was a bit of wrestling getting it going. But then once it got the traction, it built up quite well. It's got decent top end. That last run against the M2, yeah, like it showed, once it had the traction there, it actually has pretty good top end for an EV. But yeah, overall, awesome package. I think they're one of the most exciting EVs you can buy on the market right now.